School isn't supposed to be this much fun, or is it? Over at Maple Street School in Manchester, the 5th grade students in Suzanne Alfano's science class have been cracking the code when it comes to making robots move here and move there, and do this or do that. One team of students in the class got so good at making them perform their missions that they have been invited to a national round of a robotics competition staged by Wonder Workshops, a company founded in 2012 which works to teach young students how to write computer code. We'll let Mrs. Alfano and the students take it from there.
This is a sketch kit, and these little markers go in this triangle here, because for this mission we have to draw certain shapes on the grid, and so that's why these markers go in here. And then we have these, which are little grids, so you can figure out where you want to go and all that.
WonderWorks is a company that manufactures the robots that we use here, Dash and Dot, which is ideal for this age. They also manufacture a robot called Q, which is more for 7th and 8th graders. But they run a competition every year to encourage robotics programs within schools. And the competition is comprised of 4 missions, and you can enter as many teams as you want. And in here, in our 5th grade classroom, we have 4 teams of 4 students who are completing these missions together. And what they do is they are given a task, which is multiple pages. Most of the missions are about 8 pages long. And what it does is it replicates a grid that they are working with the robots on the floor of the classroom. And it tells them how they need to program the robot to move within the 30 centimeter squares of the grid to avoid certain obstacles and complete certain tasks. And they make it really creative by, last year, I think it was a space theme, if I remember correctly. This year, it's an underwater mission. So it really allows the kids to get as creative with the robotics program as they want. They can design mysterious sea creatures on the floor of the ocean. They can design certain caverns. Like there was one where they had to go into a cave to extract, I think it was the eggs of a sea creature, without touching the walls. So it's really fine-tuning their programming skills, and it works with, they're given the option of 2 different types of coding programs. One is called Blockly, and the other is called Wonder. And most of the kids in here are working with the Wonder program. For whatever reason, they prefer the way that coding works. And they're just building different steps. They're designing a program, and they are building the different steps and coding the robot to complete the mission.
The next stop is the National Invitational Round. Team McDashold, comprised of Ryder Scott from Winhall, Luca Bone from Arlington, Willem Vickers from Winhall, and Will Calder from Arlington, were one of the 336 teams chosen out of 7,890, competing from 69 different countries.
The cups will represent obstacles or places that we need to go. So in one mission they were coral reefs, and we couldn't touch the cups because we couldn't touch the coral reefs. In this mission they are predators, and we can't go near the predators. So that's what they are representing.
Team McDashold and all the competing teams worked on 5 missions throughout the course of the fall and submitted their work to Wonder Workshop in January. In this final round, they will compete on one last mission throughout the month of March and submit their work to be judged. The top 3 teams will win a $5,000 STEM grand prize for their school. Whatever else, it sure looks like fun and a great way to acquire skills for the 21st century that seem likely to be useful for a long time to come. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.